Hey yo, welcome to
Hi.
the live
Hello.
stream. We're back. It's
Here we
us.
are.
We're here. Hello.
Look.
It's back for the What's Coming Up in January live stream, where we
Woo.
tell you what's coming up in January. Oh,
Next year.
next
Oh my
year.
gosh, it is.
What's coming up
Next
next year? Oh, I'll
year.
see you next year, guys. A classic. A classic joke that everyone's parents love to tell, I'm sure. I've heard him.
Hi,
Hi,
Jane.
Jane. Welcome. When I tell you,
I had alcohol. It's gone.
I don't drink, so I've got an Esca Orange, not sponsored. Esca Orange sparkling
Mine is
water.
sponsored. Woo!
Mine is sponsored by us. Self-sponsored. Guys, you're gonna have to strap in because when I tell you,
It's crazy.
there's a lot of dramas coming out next month.
Woo!
I don't know how they're expecting us to watch all of them, but we got quite a number of intriguing prospects. Sponsored. Strap in. Whoops. Well,
this was a fun live.
I'll see myself out.
It would be fun if you just stood up and walked out of the room.
All right. And see, wrap in because we've got lots of.
I've been staring at dramas too much.
Yeah. We've got some fresh drops for you of stuff coming up.
Because just in case you're curious, if you go look on MDL, long story short, it was really easy to look up 2023 dramas back when there was only 1 month left of that year.
Very much so.
So the way the filtering works, I'm not going to explain it, but it was just an easier thing to do because it only drills down to the year. It doesn't drill down to the month. So when I start messing with 2024, you start getting into a world of hurt when it comes to trying to find months.
Yeah, especially because
like any drama
throw it
that
onto January.
Like if it doesn't have like a month, like a release date associated with it, it all just goes in right when you open.
So then I tried to filter it towards like telling me whatever first. I don't remember what the wording was, but that didn't do any good at all. I had to go usually 17 pages deep.
Yeah.
Before I finally hit stuff from January. I was like, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I think they like also move everything that was supposed to be 2023
just
over to the year.
Yeah.
Once it like turns over and it hasn't been added as a
because like filtering it to like most popular doesn't do you any good, for instance, because then there'll be something like Squid Game or something. It's like, no, like that's not what I'm talking about for most popular. I'm like, what's coming up next? So anyway, it's fun. I've seen all types of drama of MDL listings. Yes, lots of things.
Good time.
Better be happy we're doing this is what she's trying to tell you.
and then I spent
if I missed one, just pretend it was like on purpose because it might have been. Because sometimes if there wasn't a poster
or there wasn't a synopsis, we were just like, you know what?
There's enough. There's enough. You can skip one.
Yeah, exactly. No, when I tell you there's enough.
And there will be a handful of these that we will probably not have on legal streaming services and stuff, and we'll be sad. But that's just the way it'll be.
But that's just how the cookie crumbles. And, you know.
We can't control that, believe it or not.
We can't. I wish we could. That would be a great power to have. But shall we just crack in?
Might as well.
Strap in.
Let's go.
Shall we strap on? No. All right. Okay. Let's boop boop. All right. What's coming up in January? Now remember, the rules of this are simple. If you see a typo, shut up.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Okay? I did my best. Sky did her best looking at my mess. Listen. Let's not put me on blast here, okay? I need some plausible deniability for things. All right, let's go. First up, fresh on January 1st, my husband's birthday. Marry my husband. I think the vibes are going to be very different from my husband with the husband in this. A woman dying of cancer finds out that her husband's having an affair with her best friend. She's then murdered by her husband. and then wakes up and isekais herself back into the past. Okay, when she decides to get revenge on those who rightfully so decides to get revenge on those who betrayed her. I'm pretty pumped for this one. This one will be easy to find.
It will be because it's on Prime.
It's on Prime. So this is not one of the ones that will be hard to find. I really like Na and Woo. I really like Park Min Young. Mm-hmm. I even like the guy who's playing her douchey husband. He's usually a comedian in like the comedy roles, but I'm excited to see what he pulls out.
He's also really good when he does serious roles, though. Yeah. Like he's good.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see what he gets up to.
Yeah, definitely. Next. All right. We have Love for Love's Sake. It's in Korea on January 1st again. A man is trapped in a novel that his senior was writing and has to make the main character happy within 300 days or he'll die.
And it's gay.
Ooh.
So.
And a little rainbow.
The little rainbow there in the corner indicates.
There was a fun typo in this. Instead of main character, Natalia had put male character as in like a mailbox. I was like, oh, we have a postman.
Well,
I thought it was cute.
I mean, it could be that the novel pages are like mailed out. You know,
it could be like an Ilmare situation. Who knows? We don't know. But no, it was just my brain writing different words. You know how it is. Next. Oh, I'm excited.
Love Song for Illusion, January 2nd. A king with 2 personalities is obsessed with a female assassin sent to kill him.
Yes. Say less, okay? Mm-hmm. My body is ready. I love this shit. It looks...
That should be on Viki, by the way.
Yeah, I think it should be. I think that's where it's going. Our first Japanese offer of the day. I think both the personalities might like her, but listen, we don't know. We're gonna have to watch to find out. You know what I mean? Fufu no Himitsu. A florist receives a note that her husband is hiding a secret from her and slowly descends into the distrust of any woman around him. And I assume madness as well. That seems to be the vibe of her driving herself crazy over this.
That's...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Legit. Yeah.
If there's subs, I'll check it out.
Sure.
That's like the real addendum on a J drama. Like, if there's
player.
subs, I'll check it out. Who knows?
All right. We have Osin's Love Returns, January 5th in Japan. It's another season of the popular Japanese BL about a loser in his 30s trapped in a love triangle between his coworker and his boss.
When I tell you, some of the previous seasons of this have given us the most iconic... That's true. We never know. But has given us some of the most iconic, ridiculous lines. I'm excited for this one. Will it be good?
Have you seen the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they good? They're iconic. Okay. They're classic.
Are there a lot of seasons of it?
I definitely knew of one. I think there's like 2
Is it a
movie.
Gago La?
It might be. Let me.
Kind of feels like something they would pick up, but I don't know.
I'm not sure where it is.
Okay.
But it says it's on Viki, the original first season. But
I like when the poster kind of like shows what it's going to be. Like it feels like that description matches that poster.
Yeah.
So.
The original is on Viki, so
okay.
You can watch season 1, and then there's the second one, Asen's Love in the Sky, which is also there, which I believe it's like this, a lot of the same actors, but like different characters. Anyway, it's a vibe for sure. Oh, right, it's me. Death Game Part 2 comes out. Or is it me? Or is it Sky? Who was it?
It's Sky.
It's Sky. Sorry, Sky!
It's fine.
Tell us about it.
Death Game Part 2, January 5th, Korea. Part 2 of the series about a man charged by death to prevent the death of various lives he has to live after his own suicide. I'm looking forward to it. I watched all the first part, so I'm waiting on the second part.
Yeah, I've been waiting for them to all be out before
I did that. I was like, I'm just gonna wait.
Smart, because it was
yeah, it seemed like
there was a cliffhanger, so there was
yeah, and they kind of just recently announced the exact date that it was coming out, so I was like worried it was going to be like a more than this amount of jump, and I was like, oh.
I don't get why they're doing this these days. It doesn't.
I think it's to try to get people to come back onto the platform for the rest of it.
But it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating, you know.
It's kind of like
I'm saying nothing. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. I can't say anything about it.
No.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'll say that about it.
Speaking of the same nonsense with the part 2, Youngsong Creature Part 2 is coming out on the same day, which is a conclusion. It's only like 3 episodes. Like, they did all but 3 episodes of a historical monster feature
it
show.
has to be.
Why are they doing this?
You have to pay for 2 months instead of 1, or like
fucking stupid.
Or
I didn't think about the fact that these
because
dramas straddled 2 different months. I didn't think about that. You're totally right.
It's
or like even if you get a freebie
transparent.
month, it would be still you would have to come back for it.
Yeah.
So
unless you just waited until January for your freebie month and just watch both of them at once.
True.
Yeah, people are just gonna like backload it.
So like it's just not even a feasible strategy if that's what they're trying to do.
Especially now because people are used to this because like they'll see the number of episodes and go, it's probably going to be a part 2. Yeah. You know.
Especially when they did like this, where they announced when part 1 and when part 2 was coming out at once, and it was just like. But the thing about these streaming services, if they just frustrate people enough, it will be a return to tradition.
Yeah,
a return.
I don't yet.
You know,
not big brains up there. You know,
no,
they should ask us.
Yeah,
they really should.
Listen, people just want. Real simple. It's real simple what people want.
They did do that with Island.
I'm not saying the Island handled it well or that Alchemy of Souls, for instance, like they had a lot of episodes.
Yeah, it was
so
like
it really was 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, but when you're really talking like 3 or 4 episodes, it's like
it's insulting.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's insulting, is what it is. Well.
All right, we have Yami Baito Kozuku, January 5th. It's a J drama. It's about 5 people trying to break into a home after being hired for an illegal part-time job, and everything goes horribly wrong, leading to them being blackmailed to act like a family and commit more crimes.
Fun.
This is it
looks like a comedy. Like from what I can gather, it's a comedic situation, but it looks ridiculous, is what it is.
Yeah.
Will it be anywhere? I'm sure I'll find it though. Don't worry about it.
It might be it would be fun if it is does lean into black comedy. So it kind of seems like it is, but yeah.
Right. Nana tour with 17, January 5th, Korea. Variety show where PD Na is the tour guide for the K-pop group 17 in Italy. They're so fun.
I've seen little clips of it. It does look really good.
It looks funny. Like their relationship with him is funny. Like I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be hilarious. I'm excited. From Thailand, we got Once a Doctor, Always a Doctor, where a surgeon tries to leave his hospital after an incident to volunteer, in the countryside. But a twist of fate leads him back at his original hospital. Can't escape it.
Katie's either waiting impatiently for this one or the 17th.
think probably
I'm pretty sure it's this one. Knowing Katie as I do.
We got 17.
I think a lot of people are going to be tuning in. 17 are pretty much variety show kings at this point. So, just because it's Thai doesn't mean it. They have to make a few straight shows for the heteros, Mike. Like you got to give them a couple. Don't worry. We've got plenty of days.
They might be busy.
Put a romance at all.
Right.
I would want.
To where you could watch the show and you have no clue anybody's sexuality is because there's not any of that going on.
Besides, look, there's a lot of dudes here. One of them's bound to be gay. It's a Thai show. Let's just be real with ourselves here. Let's just be real with ourselves.
They'll still put one in. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry your little head. There's always one.
All right, finally, January 6th, we have Oto no Panska Nandate Il Danaika. It's a J-drama, obviously. Father struggles with dealing with his feminine son and works on changing his views of the queer community.
We love growth. We love growth in characters.
Based on a manga.
As many
of these are.
J-dramas are, yeah. This one looks interesting. I'm intrigued.
Refund Love, Thailand, January 7th. A man is hired to look after a shy man and romance ensues. It's another part of the My Universe series of short shows.
Yeah. Keep that My Universe series in the back of your mind. May make another appearance later on in the month. Who knows?
Is it IG, like for us?
Yes, IG, yeah. And that one's gay. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, you see that little rainbow.
Yeah, the romance is between... exactly. Caretaker turns lover. So hot these days in the tie-in.
Well, so hot. But it's also like a very classic like romance novel.
Setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very gay. Yeah. Speaking of very gay, is it me?
Yes, it's you.
Okay. Chaser Game W, a game developer, clashes with her boss, who also happens to be her ex-girlfriend. Lesbians.
Oh, indeed.
Listen, we get such crumbs. Let's go, lesbians.
So we're like,
it's kind of gossip at this point, not really crumbs, but like, we'll take what we can get, honestly.
Is it good? Will it be good? I don't care. I'm gonna watch it.
I don't care. I need you all to collectively push play or talk about it on social media. That's all I need you to do.
That's all we need. So they make more lesbian stories. We love lesbians.
Yes.
We love lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
Okay. I always wonder, like, because the walls of my apartment are not, like, super thick, because I can hear a lot of stuff going on. If they just hear me yelling, like, let's go lesbians, like, constantly.
Every time we record, I'm like, it must be Thursday.
She must be live streaming. She's yelling about lesbians again. Give me all. That's right, Mike. That's us. You're looking at them. The equal opportunity. We'll give it all.
Give it all. All right. On January 8th, we have another J-drama, The Gift of Your Heart. Two people who loved each other secretly meet after 8 years. However, an accident causes the woman to agree to a deal with an afterlife guide to give her heart in return for a miracle.
Now, the synopsis I was reading didn't say what the accident was, but I think we can all probably figure out from this synopsis what the accident might be. This looks like a classic J-drama setup. So,
pretty poster.
Yeah, it is a nice poster. It looks very like ethereal fantasy, like
yeah. Probably a little bit mellow.
Boop.
Time.
See, Mike, you didn't have to worry. Mike.
January 9th, Thailand. An actor's love is killed before his eyes by the police. He goes back in time to try to correct the past after being given a time-traveling clock.
Hell yeah! Why? Like, listen, that's...
Time-traveling clock. That the clock is also ACAB.
ACAB, baby. That looks like it's going to be on WeTV, so that's okay. That's fun. Listen, in Thailand, for every hetero show Thailand makes, there's like 5 gay ones. Don't worry.
Especially now.
A movie's coming out this month. Alienoid 2, baby. On January 10th.
Part 2s.
We love. This one needed a part 2. Like when I finished Alienoid 1, I was like, so when is part 2 coming?
It really felt like we build up and it's over.
And it's like just wait.
I am so glad I didn't start it. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, part 2 of the sci-fi movie series about a woman trying to stop an alien invasion who gets stuck in the past and is aided by an android and a man from the past. So
there were a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of moving parts in the first movie that like really the strength basically they were giving you the plot strings, and then it ends before the plot starts to weave together. But
it would be really funny
movie. I don't want to like
imagine if the second movie doesn't recap anything, and if you just went into the second movie, that would be so funny to me because there was a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely watch the first movie before watching the second movie. I
do want to mention, I actually think this is going to be in theaters, which the first one didn't get to do. I don't think, because of timing. So, like, hopefully they'll actually get some return on that.
Still COVID.
It'll be a while before we get to have our mitts on it, is another reason why I'm saying that.
Whatever.
Out loud.
But, sometimes they show these movies. There's, like, one theater in town here that does
if you have CGT or whatever, those theaters.
CGN, yeah.
Yes, CGN.
Anyway, I'm pretty pumped for that one. Boop.
All right. Also on January 10th, out of Japan, it's Tonari no Nurse Aide. A nurse's aide constantly clashes with a surgeon at the hospital where they work, but also catches his eye. Classic as enemies to lovers.
Classic. A classic. Listen, there's just something like, some may call it cliche, but I call it a classic good time.
I just now realized, though, like, the person, like, behind the little screen here.
There could be a
love triangle.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you like poster design, just wait for later in this episode because Sky's laughing. Jesse hasn't seen any of these posters yet.
I have not.
You're in for a fucking treat on one of these J-drama posters, is all I have to say. He does look familiar. Boop.
Okay. When we say strap in, this is why.
This is the show.
So, Oshiwo Meshiagare, January 10th, Japan. A job-seeking woman becomes obsessed with yogurt and begins to be followed by a physical manifestation of Lactobacillus bacterium. She finally gets a job for a food company and struggles in her new job.
Here's the thing.
She hyperfixates on yogurt. I love it.
Here is the thing. It's a J-drama, and it's weird, so it's going to be one of the best.
It's going to be one of the best dramas you've ever seen. Yeah, it's going to... or, alternatively, it's going to be one of the most horrific dramas you've ever seen that you cannot take your eyes off of. There's no in-between. There's no way that this is just a mad
I think it's
drama.
going to be, like, very endearing. I think it's going to be so great, and you're going to be
so,
like, oh my god, I really loved it.
Yeah.
I was telling Natalia about that. Like, I've actually read a book, an American book, called Sourdough, that has to do with not really a physical manifestation of lactobacillus bacteria, but like it was about. Anyway, it was a whole thing. Like, so I'm actually used to this concept, so it didn't sound like too far for me, but it didn't have the whole physical manifestation.
I love
step.
You know what? I love seeing a woman just hyper fixating on something fucking weird. I love it. Go, girl. Live your truth.
If you need a support system and it's your yogurt, whatever, go for it.
Listen, if being obsessed with yogurt gets you through your day,
if it gets things moving for you in whatever,
get yourself one of those little like yogurt making machines. Have a time in your life. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, she probably makes really good yogurt too, and then she's gonna give it to everybody to try.
These types of dramas, though, whoever gets to play like the physical manifestation of something or like the ghost, all these different like the weird roles, they always seem to be having such a fun time doing. Yeah.
I love an unhinged role. I love it. All right. Next up on January 11th, so it's Japan and it's gay, my friends, which means it's going to be the best thing you've ever seen. That's right. We got Sukiyanin Kedo do Yaroka. A divorcee relocates to Osaka and begins frequenting a restaurant whose chef might not see him as a average customer. Bisexual. New bisexuals. We love to see it. Mike, same. You will have to drag my ass away from this one. Like, absolutely top of the list. Very excited. Food, gay
food,
J drama. That's a triple. That's like a triple threat right there.
Say less.
Say like J dramas about gay people and food. Always bangers. Always
really
bangers. Are you kidding me?
They really are.
Like, all right. Boop.
All right, on the 11th, we have Kanojo to Karashi no Akari Marai. An elementary school teacher tests out a VR machine that apparently shows the past and begins to distrust his girlfriend because of it.
Men ain't shit. The drama.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like,
definitely going to watch that though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the tone of the poster
looks
looks interesting.
Thriller, dark, psychological torment.
And also, like, in the description, it kind of gave vibes of she seems to, like, be a very innocent type person, and so then he kind of sees this, and they don't tell you, like, what the past thing was, but, like, oh, maybe she's not as innocent, and it's like, and then he distrusts, it's like...
Men ain't shit. This is why we get so excited about lesbians on this show. Because of this shit. It's like, ugh.
Oh no, she's a person who has a past.
No.
No. She wasn't just...
I can't control my girlfriend.
She didn't
anymore.
pop into being the day I met her. What?
Oh.
Moving on.
Patisserie Mall. January 11th, Japan. A woman with no love experience goes to work at a French pastry shop where two handsome men work.
Classic setup. Classic setup. Are you kidding me? Like, oh,
that's very classically gay drama.
And of course, based on a manga. So, like, there you be. Like,
it's
that's the vibes. Yeah.
There's gonna be, probably seductive food situations.
Yeah, you don't want to be hungry watching this show.
No. Yeah, it'll be
really
light.
Gonna
it'll
be confused on who she's actually.
And they're handsome.
Oh no, two handsome men who want to make pastries. You know what? Okay, there's this one manga that I think they should make, and it's about like this cute chubby girl who likes going to this pastry store where like this buff dude is like the pastry chef. I'll remember the title at some point.
I think I know which one
you know what you want to talk about. Yeah. And he's like total simp. I love simps. Okay. Plot twist, the guy's fault. No, I feel like they're probably brothers or something. Let's not put that evil.
What I like about shows like this though, like the first episode, it'll be obvious that she's just trying to do her job. She's just working or whatever.
Yeah. Or just like,
they're like trying to flirt and she's just like
out her life. Like she's like, I'm here because I need a new experience. I need to focus on my career path.
And then they'll be like, what about focus on these nuts? And you're just like, no, get out of here. Boo.
She's like, I would like to figure out how to make this pastry. Thanks.
And they're just going to be like, suave. I can already see it.
You're like, no, I'll take over this. You're like, come on.
But this is another one of those, like, it's classic for a reason. You
That's
know?
True.
Like, it's a classic setup.
We get
it. All right. Boop, boop. Night Flower, Korean show coming up on January 12th. A widow secretly leaves her home under the cover of night to secretly help people, but her actions catch the eye of a handsome, it was very specified in the original synopsis, a handsome senior officer in the area. It's a saga.
We wanted you to know that she was doing it secretly. We put it in there twice.
Yeah, secretly. Like, they were very emphasis on how secret she is. She's been a widow. She doesn't for like
just
15
like leave
years.
the home knowingly and then goes and secretly help people.
No. She's secretly sneaking out to secretly help people. But it is Honey Lee, so it'll probably be comedic and it'll probably be fun.
I kind of feel like the newest trailer is very comedic.
Mm-hmm.
She's like good at comedy. Yeah. She has really good timing.
Yeah. So, and I like a good comedic saga. So.
Also on the 12th is Startup Thailand, a remake of the K-drama of the same name about a group of people working at a tech startup.
Yeah,
I didn't see the first one.
I feel like the K-drama had a poster that looked exactly like this.
It was similar-esque.
Like, as far as the angle, the, like, walking on something angle situation was similar.
Yeah, I feel like it was, like, facing the opposite way, though. Like, it was at the other diagonal.
Yeah, but it was, like, conceptually similar.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, I've heard good things about the K-drama. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I watched a few episodes of it.
But, yeah. So, who knows? Maybe. Sometimes, like, the Thai remakes are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes they're pretty fun. So, who knows? Might be good.
Kwaisuru Kaigo 24G. January 12th, Japan. An elite bodyguard is hired to protect a lawyer targeted by an ex-client. While living together, romance is inevitable. Oh no, roommates.
But guess what? They clash because they have opposing personalities. Also, he's on a quest for revenge against who killed his dad. And I feel like she might know something, but not realize she knows something. No.
But it's...
Oh no.
Yeah, he is also very handsome.
He's very pretty.
Very handsome.
He's got those eyes.
And oh no, she's pretty.
Yeah, no, like it's just like I'm looking at all of the characers on this poster, and it's like it's a real smoke show up in here. So I feel like it's not going to be hard on the eyes. No, killed his dad, his father.
If
This
it was
is a John Wick situation.
We are going to war.
His father. You know what? I feel like on a J drama there might not be any tats, but like there probably will be a shirt. Like, let's be real with ourselves.
Yeah.
We're gonna see this man's pectorals, okay? Like, there's no world in which we don't. So that's on January 12th. So that'll be. Wait, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sayonara Maestro. It had a really long title that did not fit in this, but I kept it simple. Sayonara Maestro. Coming out on January 14th. So, a world-famous conductor has absolutely no abilities outside of music. Music is his whole life. He has no skills outside of it, which caused even his daughter to cut ties with him. So he returns to Japan after a decade and tries to reconcile with his daughter, who hates everything about music because of her father. And they end up living together. So it's like a reconnecting parent situation.
You have to have a lot of patience to watch something like that.
Yeah. It looks like there'll be like, it looks from looking at these orchestra members in the poster, it looks like there's going to be a comedic couple of chorus of clowns up in here.
I see that.
Yeah. So, and it is one of the actors from What Did You Eat Yesterday, I believe. So, and he's good. So, that'll be on the 14th. We'll see. We'll see if it shows up anywhere.
Yeah, these Japanese ones.
Who knows? Who knows?
We just hope. We do know where this one is going to be, and it's going to be available as long as you have the, subscription. Anyways, it's on the 17th. It's from Korea. It's a shop for killers with our fave, Idolwook. A college student's uncle commits suicide, and when she looks into it, she is quickly pulled into a world of contract killers that her uncle had been secretly training for her entire life. I am so excited for the trailer. The trailer looks so good.
I'm pumped. I don't want to read too much into the future, but come February, I feel like a hit list episode about this.
I kind of feel like that's
probably inevitable.
If I can foresee the future, if
I can
use my psychic powers,
forecast into the future into February, I have a sneaking suspicion. All right. Boop.
Konkatsu 1000 Pon Nok. January 17th, Japan. A struggling novelist is as unlucky in love as she is in work, is visited by her scumbag ex as a ghost, telling her she needs to help him or he can't reincarnate, but agrees to also help her find a lover.
Listen, she got rid of him, and then he's gonna haunt her, and she has to do some work.
Yeah.
I don't.
Men.
And who would want his help?
Yeah, I didn't need him picking someone.
Right?
God.
Men, yeah. That's right, Jade. Jade. That's right. That's right. How dare
the audacity.
Unbelievable.
She's super cute. She doesn't need
She doesn't need anyone's help.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's us talking, but let's go with like movie logic where like suddenly it's like,
oh no,
she wears glasses. She's yeah,
and she wears a sweatshirt sometimes.
I was literally about to say glasses and a large sweatshirt. Suddenly that means that she's heinous.
And then it always really hurts whenever they're trying to really show you, oh, this unfortunate person, and it'll be like, oh, and they accidentally like spilled coffee on their sleeve or something. It's like, that's just being a person.
That's just normal everyday acting. Like I do that every day. What are we talking about? It's fine. We don't need to. We don't. I'll still watch it. All right. Long time no sex. January 19th from Korea. A couple whose sex life has completely fizzled form a blackmail team which specializes in getting money from cheaters.
That's a pretty great.
What?
Esom.
Esom. I'm pretty excited.
That's really all you gotta say.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I'm living for this like new wave of like adult Korean shows.
Yeah, man.
That are only like online streaming, so they can be about whatever. Like I'm really loving it because it's expanding the type of shows that they're making, and that's
totally.
Nice. I'm really excited to see who they blackmail and how it will probably rekindle their sex life and their love for one another. Because
at least they'll have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're you know what? They're desperate at this point.
they're anything.
Yeah, they're like, listen.
Yeah, I wonder if there's governmental grants under the table for these online streaming ones.
I saw an article and I didn't really look into it, so I don't know like how true it is or whatever. But it was like basically that like strollers where human babies have gone down, but pet strollers have gone up.
And you know what I love about like this whole like declining birth rate thing? It's like, we'll do anything except for address the issues that lead to declining birth rates and women not wanting to have babies. We'll do anything but that.
Yeah.
It's like, whereas we'll make it harder for immigrants. We'll make it harder for working parents. We'll make it harder for women to just exist in society. But have more babies.
And the government keeps going, we don't know what's wrong. And then like, I don't even look into this. And I've gotten so many like straight up things on social media or TikTok and stuff. And it'll be it'll be a Korean woman being like, as a Korean woman, let me explain to you why I don't want to get married right now.
Wonder what the problem is. Could it be the rampant sexism baked into the very fabric of the entire society? That can't be right.
Or the fact that like you have to work to death to actually like afford anything, so they can't afford kids. Oh no,
that can't be it. Could it be that like there's the infrastructure for children is not great? That can't be it.
Or they look around them and they see all of their unhappy older relatives that are like, "Hey, don't get married. This sucks."
Yeah. Like that can't possibly be it. This can't. No. It can't possibly be that it sucks.
Anyway,
I'm telling you, politicians, dumbest people on the planet. Moving on. Yeah, being a single parent in Korea, exactly. Couldn't be any of that. That can't be it.
Or just can you imagine just being a single woman in an environment where like certain crimes against you are not really punished very heavily and things like
not even punished at all. And it's just like, are we kidding? Are we kidding ourselves here? Like, okay, you know what? Soapbox.
And just to be clear, that soapbox isn't just strictly for Korea.
No, that soapbox is pretty much universal. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Listen, I feel like most of the people who attend our lives, except for Mike, we love you, man, are women.
But I just, I don't want anyone to think we are particularly picking on a specific culture or a country.
We're not Korea. This is a worldwide problem. It's so stupid.
All right. On the 19th, we have The Bequeathed coming out of Korea. It's a woman inherits a gravesite, leading to her discovering her dark family history.
Love
I am so excited for this one.
It's a Netflix one.
And this is like all it says anywhere.
Yeah.
Like they're not
It's
saying
really leaving it mysterious.
It is like by the same guy as oh god, the other ones. Oh my gosh, I can't remember any words.
It's the week between Christmas and New Year. It's amazing that we're cogent right now.
Really bothering me. We've got a hit list on it. It's the one where it's like the demons. Yuan is in it.
Yeah. My husband watched it too.
Oh god,
there was a cult.
Yeah.
Save me.
Yeah. No.
No, it's the Netflix one with the
glitch.
No.
Okay, I'm hearing cult. I'm hearing hit list. I'm just naming things. This is sad.
Hold on.
Well, I looked
Monstrous. No, not Monstrous.
I looked up the director and I see Peninsula, Psychokinesis, and Train to Busan is what I see on the director.
Yes.
Believe in our dreams.
Hellbound. There it is.
Hellbound. We did it. We did do a hit list episode on that.
Like, in The Cursed, he was
monstrous. The screenwriter.
And then Kim Hyun-ju is like the lead in it. It's it's mostly
Jung-ee.
Yeah.
Hellbound, Save Me Season 2.
Listen, I have never been good at names, ever. There's not been a single episode we've been on that I've remembered anybody's name.
We don't
I will forget these two's names, you know?
Listen, the Noonas stream is a safe place for all of us. Okay? It's fine.
But this is also going to be on Netflix for sure.
Yeah.
They started doing promos for it.
Boop.
Eoharu Ride 2. January 19th, Japan. Sequel to the drama about a woman whose crush returns after years with a new last name and different personality.
It's a season 2, and there was
adapted from a manga, of course.
Yeah, so. Classic. Boop. This one I'm excited for. Meguro Mirai. So, an emotionless man, love that energy, lives with his cheerful wife, hiding a curse. And I definitely wrote this sentence fucked up, hiding a secret curse from her that he has, and everything's going fine until he gets a call from the police about his wife. Also based on a manga. It has the guy from My Beautiful Man. It seems like he's like reprising a straight version of his character from that. Big love that energy.
Okay.
I love My Beautiful Man. You guys should all go watch My Beautiful Man. It has 2 seasons in a movie. It's great. It is a manga.
And there's a time loop too.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It looks sort of like a psychological situation, perhaps. Very, very pumped. That'll be the 19th. Will we find it anywhere?
Who knows, man?
Who knows?
Where there's a will, there's a way, I guess.
Yes.
We can contact our streaming services.
Exactly, and ask them to get it. That's right.
Yeah.
Is it you? It's you, Jesse.
Is it? No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I just did this one. Which means,
did you?
Yeah.
Because I just thought I did bequeath before that. Okay.
There was that one.
Okay.
Yep. It's back to you.
We're finally out of the 2 countries that we've been exclusively in, and we're now in China.
Oh, we have some Thailand.
Oh, that's true. That's Thailand. But this is the first Chinese offering.
I think this might be our Chinese offering.
This is the only... Listen, Chinese offering... For anyone who's wondering why we never have Chinese offerings, it's because they announced the show is coming out like 3 days before it comes out, and suddenly it's just there. All episodes are just there.
They do the K-pop thing, where it's just like right after, or right before. Anyways, it's called The Journey of Flower. It's a movie adaptation of the historical fantasy drama about a woman forced to awaken a special power to aid her love, a sect leader.
Yeah. It'll probably be pretty with beautiful costumes.
I went and looked into the original drama. It was from 95. They had the main drama. I want to say it was a good 40 or 50 episodes. and then they had like a season 2 of it, and they took all those characters and they put them in modern times.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
Whatever.
I hate it when they do that.
Is it always bad? I've never even watched any, so like I thought it was an interesting.
They did that with the original Scarlet Heart too.
Yeah.
The poster looks really pretty.
Yeah, the poster is really nice.
50 episodes.
Listen, I've watched longer. I'm the
Captivating the King, January 21st, Korea. A prince becomes taken with a female baduk player. After becoming king, he is approached by the woman who has now become a spy. Oh. I am so into this.
This kind of like I like this pairing.
Mm-hmm. It's a pairing I never thought of.
No.
By the way.
Oh, okay.
Did it again.
Nice.
So
nice.
far. Maybe kind of mellow. But like you got some spy stuff going on too. So like
let's say good times. It's gonna be pretty. They always are.
True.
They always are.
Totally get ya.
I know Naikoi Bitotachi on January 21st. This one is fun. A screenwriter who runs away from love and breaks up with anyone he dates after 3 dates becomes involved in a complicated love heptagon. Now you're wondering, how many is a heptagon? That's a 7-pointed love situation. The energy.
Okay.
Of a love
so
heptagon.
Did he just date women or did he date these dudes too?
I don't know. I feel like the dudes might be rivals, might be dating. I don't know. It just...
Just saying.
If we don't know, okay? I didn't put the
believe in your dreams.
But like, I'm sure there could be listen, most shows can have a bisexual reading in them if you believe in yourself. You know? But yeah, a love heptagon. We love to see it. I love a complicated web.
All right, we're back in BL world in Thailand on the 21st is I Wish You Love. A narcissistic man trips over his own feet into a mirror and enters an alternate world where his friend he hasn't seen since high school is sick. Another in the My Universe series.
There's been a lot of these recently. They're doing... Yeah, that's why it's got the rainbow.
Yeah, roll that D20.
Definitely gay. Just roll that. That's right, baby. I did like the concept because it was like it's a narcissistic man who owns a bunch of mirrors and like looking at himself in mirrors and then falls into a mirror. Classic.
Serves you right, buddy. You owned too many mirrors. That's what happened.
Mirrors. You know what happens when you own too many mirrors? You go to the upside down.
Alternate world.
You go to the gay upside down.
You go to the gay mirror dimension.
All of a sudden you see all these gay guys in Thailand going to buy a lot of mirrors.
The gay mirror dude for my dear gangster Opa. That's right. Shout out to my dear gangster Opa watchers in chat. We're God's strongest soldiers. God's strongest soldiers. All right, moving on. Boop.
Is it my turn? Okay. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Chubo? No, Alice? January 21st, Japan. A young woman with autism named Alice runs a small restaurant and is obsessed with chemistry, uses her hyperfixation to cook. Her life is thrown upside down when a young man asks to work at the restaurant as a live-in part-timer. It looks so cute.
This.
Okay, this does look really cute.
So bad.
Oh my gosh, it just feels like there's going to be a lot of regulars too. Like, it's like my favorite thing in Japanese
there's
dramas.
Even purportedly a gay support character.
Oh, say less. Also, like, listen.
I love these little sweet ones.
Who's loving her for her autistic ways? That's the vibe I'm getting.
I'm loving her for her hyperfixations and all.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we all want.
This is the type of thing that, like,
we all deserve.
Yeah, hop on Viki and request it, or hop on all your streaming services and request. One. This would be a great one to have available legally.
I feel like Viki would be the place to request this one. Yeah, I really would like
this
to.
One's gotta be one.
Yeah, the young guy is also very cute. But this looks very fun. So let's all go to the Vicky request. This is our mission. Go request it. Love it. Love the energy. Let's do this. Let's all be winners together.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. In Cold Blood, a revenge daily drama about two sisters who part due to their parents' divorce, but meet again years later as mother and daughter-in-law. Fucked up premise. 100+ episodes. It's a
Revenge Mahjong.
Revenge Mahjong.
Do we think we could get Amanda to watch this one?
Listen, I'm tempted. Okay, I'm tempted because I gotta see the mess. I want to see the mess.
Do they like? Is it like gonna be a delay in figuring out that like it's been so many years that they don't know?
Can you imagine meeting up with your sister and she's your daughter-in-law? That would.
No, I feel like okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when we're saying mother and daughter-in-law, I feel like it's stepmother and daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
If it was mother and daughter-in-law, then that's
no. I understand, but still, just like the situation.
I feel some people in chat, not for you. Some people in chat we're getting alarmed.
So
there's going to be like family stuff in it, no matter what, because of how long it is. But also, the parents might not be. Like one parent had one of the daughters and the other one has the other daughter, you know, like it's not there was already like previous marriages before this divorce.
That's true.
So,
but I feel like as this is a daily K-drama, I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to bring in a huge incest plot for this one, but
I don't think they are, especially
I don't think it's going to be
in Korea. Like it's not.
No. I don't think. No. Oh no, not a parent trap situation.
I really don't think. I think it will maybe be part of it, you know, like because they like doing that. Like the Ijun one had that kind of like where it was like, is he the son and liking the daughter? Yeah. It's not like full on.
Yeah. Yes, if this was a J drama, all bets are off. Yeah. But since this isn't a J drama, bets are back on. You know what I mean? Like, so
bets are you'll trudge through it, but it will like not be there ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, if you wish hard enough.
Listen, your headcanon can be whatever you want it to be, my friend. Like, live your truth. All right. Next up. I'm excited for this one. It is you, and I'm excited for this one.
Okay, this is Japan on the 23rd. It's I Love You. A woman gains the ability to hear inner thoughts when she meets their eyes after an accident. She meets a Korean student and hears his thoughts in Korean, realizing she might have an ability for a normal relationship since she can't understand his thoughts.
Cute. A nice twist on the old mind reading shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's like,
and we've seen him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of Korean stuff. So like I'm excited
for this one. And this one, because it's got a Korean actor in it, I feel like someone's picking it up. I feel like our chances of watching this one are a little higher, you know?
Vicky, we believe in you. Hey, go request this on Vicky too. They should go pick it up.
But I really love the energy of like her being like, well, since I don't want to hear people's thoughts and I'll never be able to have a normal relationship, and then realizing, wait a second, if I just never learned Korean.
but see, then what would be difficult about this, in my opinion, would be like, okay, you choose to get into a relationship with this person, but you never want to fully learn their language. Because if you do, then you're going to hear all of this.
And you don't want to hear the thought. I love that. I love the energy. I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be cute.
What women want? Is that what you're thinking, Mike?
Yeah, it's sort of like that, but
cuter.
I mean, like technically,
without Mel Gibson, which is a real.
She can hear everybody's like voices in their heads, and that's why she likes Edward, because she can't hear anything.
Yeah. There's also that episode of Buffy. This is a classic, and of course, Cherry Magic.
That was a sad one.
That was a sad episode.
Yeah.
But, Mike?
I mean,
Do
I don't
we,
really,
Mike?
but I mean,
do we love Mel Gibson, Mike?
Do not, actually.
Mike, you
Mel
can have
Gibson,
them.
the epitome of everything wrong with straight white men in this world. Do we?
So this
That's right. That's right. This is a Mel Gibson hate account now.
Guys, like,
We're
listen, we need
reeling
to
this
keep this
back
on.
in.
We're reeling back in. Moving on.
But you have to prepare for the next poster, is what I'm saying. You have
Okay,
to be
I'm
ready
already
for
here. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Graphic design is my
Do
passion.
you love incredible graphic design? Are you excited for absolutely eye-catching, just unbelievable hard work, definitely not phoned in poster design?
I am so excited.
All right, everyone. I present to you.
Oh God, beauty. Beauty. Beauty.
Woo!
Look at that. The animorph that is.
And now, listen, I looked at this much closer up. The photoshopping on this is atrocious.
And this isn't the only one like it. All of the character posters look like this.
Posters are like this.
Listen, that's amazing.
When I tell you the photoshopping I do on like our Roll for
I am
Drama
printing
lives,
this out.
It's
going to be
better.
my background on my phone.
Listen, it's
look at where his like shirt meets up with the bridge of the nose. So perfect.
Yes. Beautiful.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn to say this?
It's your turn.
Oh my gosh.
Sky. Take it away.
Well, what I wish to say about this is on my drama list, there really wasn't that much of a plot like description, and quite often when we're trying to go through and like filter out, because we can't say everything on this live stream, right? Like there's too much already. So quite often that's how we sort through, like, we're not going to do that one. But then when I showed Nita, I was like, just check out this poster.
I was like, no, we're putting this one.
And she's like, I like that guy, and that poster cracks me up. We're doing that one.
It's going to find the synopsis. I will discover what it's about.
So, Mars Zero no Kakume, January 23rd, Japan. A transfer student gathers a bunch of failure students to destroy the world with him. Does it say anything about wolves? It does not.
No, it does not. I don't know.
All the character posters have this wolf art situation.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's no like fantasy either tag too. No. So like,
I feel like the wolf is like a spiritual wolf, like, you know, the inside you are two wolves situation. Yeah. Like, I feel like,
you know, destroying the world type situation.
Yeah, it's like a metaphorical wolf. Yeah, he's like forming a pack. You know, like, I feel like it's a metaphorical wolf situation.
But they leaned heavy into it. They didn't just execute this one poster. They did a lot.
Oh, there's several. And they're all in like a rainbow of colors.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
That's just stunning.
The pink one.
Stunning.
Maybe
work.
that's their like mascot at school.
Maybe. I feel like these Japanese companies should be hiring me to design their posters, because I could do at least this good.
Well, I appreciate that they did line up his outfit to be the bridge of the nose, like you mentioned earlier.
Incredible.
You know, they couldn't make sure he just wore an all-white shirt. Whatever. I'm not going to pick it apart.
That's the school uniform. It's the school uniform he's wearing.
Although one of the characters, I guess it is the female character, but she's a little different. Okay.
But yeah,
anyway,
this poster made me lose my mind this afternoon.
And then also kind of like the hair, like the fur pattern around him. Oh, that's really great work.
Natalia even shared it with her husband.
Yeah, I was like, no, he was just enjoying his vacation at the under of the house, and I was like, honey, come here and look at this incredible poster. And he came in and choked on his coffee. He was laughing so like, he was like, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, we had a good time with it.
But also, you mentioned you do like this actor, so like you were intrigued.
Actor, so yeah,
like you're actually interested in the show.
I actually am interested in watching the show, the poster notwithstanding. Oh yes, you know what people love? Billionaires and Cops. And there we present Flex X Cop, where a Chable has a second life where he uses his money and connections to work with the police to catch robbers. Now, this comes out on January 26th. I do like the actor in it, so I'll probably check it out. But this feels like the most thinly veiled propaganda I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay? Like,
I mean, it's only a step away from Batman. You gotta be real.
Batman. Listen, I got problems with Batman too. Okay,
I'm just saying, this rich dude who pretty much gets bad guys and hands them over to cops. Okay, that's kind of Batman.
But it's like, you know what? My problem with Batman is that this is a guy who goes around beating up mentally ill people all night. Every night. That's essentially Batman in a nutshell.
The one thing I will say is he is also mentally ill himself. If that's does true. Help the situation.
So it's like it really doesn't help the situation whatsoever. This one though, it's like I really like this actor, but I'm like, okay.
I think it could go wrong.
Yeah, it could go bad.
Yeah.
Because listen, I know the cops are in like PR situations made very terrible recently, but this isn't vigilantism because he's actually
working
with
a second life, but it's like a second chance. Like it's like he was bad because he was rich, and now he's doing good by being a police officer. That's
let's be real. Let's be real. I know that we're like the K-Drama Nation's top ACAB podcast, but like, let's be real. If you want to do good for the world, joining the police force ain't it, okay? There's tons of NGOs that you could do a lot better work with.
Hundreds of things you can do, especially with your money. Like your connection and money, and you pick police work.
Yeah, it's societal good. Like the police, that's like real down the list, okay? Let's be real. That's right. You just focus on the podcast, Mike. Become one with the podcast. One with the podcast.
It's kind of like envision that poster from before where he became one with the wolf. Like
just how you one with the Noonas, Mike. Just,
it's like you
giant
one with like a
amorphous situation.
The llama.
All right. Let's move off of this propaganda nonsense.
On the 26th, we have Fujikaitsu ni Mohora ga Aru. It's out of Japan, obviously. It's a PE teacher in 1986 travels to 2024, while a feminist sociologist travels from 2024 back to 1986 with her son.
Which must be really fun for the feminist sociologist in 1986 in Japan.
I'm mostly interested in that aspect of the show. I'm going to be straight up with you.
That must be a real treat.
Because in the description, they really hammer in like how the PE teacher dude
is a piece of shit.
He sounds like a shitty dude. So like,
did you ever went to Disney and did the alien ride, or it's not really a ride, the experience? This is what I'm feeling. It's so because they essentially it's like experience. They're gonna like bring in the really good little alien dude, but that doesn't happen. They bring in the really bad alien that like escapes, and you have a whole thing. This kind of seems like it. Like maybe like one traveled and took over the other, but they weren't supposed to. I don't know.
Like
it's not a thriller, but
that alien experience thing.
It's so cool. They don't have it anymore.
I was like 11 when I went on it. It was, when I tell you, it was the most terrifying thing that had ever happened to
me.
You're
basically in a stadium, like in the round, and you're just sitting, and it's not like a full ride. What happens is they're like, oh, we're showing you this technology of being able to transport things, and it's going to try to transport this like cute little alien thing. It transports the bad alien. All the power goes out, it escapes, and so everything's in the dark, and you feel like breath on the back of your neck.
Like, and then the alien's drooling, and they have like water dripping on you. It's horrifying.
Vibrating.
So I think they've replaced it with like a Stitch ride now.
I think so too. I don't think it's like scary.
The one I went to was it might have been Universal Studios, and it was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
That one's good too.
That one's good.
That one,
it's the same premise, that same setup.
the only thing I'm gonna say about that is when I personally went on that when I was in 4th grade, like I was pretty young too, and I was not a loud kid, very quiet kid. The whole situation, I got terrified, okay? And you're not supposed to stand up. But what did I do? I stood up, got in front of my mom, and screamed in her face. And I wouldn't stop. So any moment I bring that up to my, we still lose it talking about that.
In this Alien one, you can't get up because they put a harness on you.
Yeah, I would have been just...
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
let's
Anyway, but the part of this show that sounds interesting is the feminist sociologist going back to 86.
Yeah.
But also with her son.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something
Maybe her son's becoming
So this is maybe wife swap. Maybe. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know what's up.
Yeah.
It seems complicated.
It could be anything. It could be a meteor comes and hits Japan at that same time and yeah.
Who knows? Boop.
Nope. I accidentally clicked something. That was my fault.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
I put it back. Don't worry.
Dr. Slump. Woo! January 27th, Korea. Plastic surgeon meets his rival from his school days, who is now an anesthesiologist at the lowest part of his life. She is also experiencing the worst moment in her life so far, so they bond over that, leading to romantic feelings.
Of course. What a foundation for a romantic relationship.
Netflix.
Depression.
And I am way into it. I will definitely be watching it.
I do like the poster. Yeah. I didn't like the original poster that had them in their school days outfits because it was like, okay, how long are we getting these 30-year-olds to play teenagers?
But also it's beyond. Is the whole story gonna be there? It feels like it's not at all. It's just gonna be.
I feel like it's just gonna be
a normal
flashbacks to
flashback.
Yeah.
But it really is funny when it's we're gonna put these 30-year-olds in school uniforms and you're just gonna, it's okay, time to pretend again.
Listen, I have been finishing up Shadow, and that's the same premise of 29-year-old Stigma playing a 15-year-old where I'm I
get logistically why you do it. It's just, I think it was an odd choice for that to be the poster.
Yeah, it was a weird choice for the poster.
I think it's weirder when the characters, anyway, you see the characters in current time and they're older, and then it's for an episode or two, you have to see them in high school and they look exactly
the same.
It's
or it's they'll put a bad wig on one of them and you're but he still has a 30-year-old man's face.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm still here for it though.
It's fine.
I'm way into it.
Yeah.
Next up. Oh, she loves to cook. She loves to eat.
GL.
Lesbian. It's a sequel to a show about two women who grow to love one another while sharing dinner. Based on a manga. It is the cuteness aggression you get from this show.
And the manga. The manga's so cute.
The manga's so cute.
Artwork is really cute too.
And the artist, really cool. the person that does the manga, they donate. They donate money towards marriage equality. It's all good vibes, guys.
Good vibes
really
from
is.
She loves to cook, she loves to eat. Also, plus size lady who's actually a larger woman. It's not like a fat suit situation. They found a statuesque woman to play a statuesque woman. Chef's kiss.
Perfect.
Chef's kiss. This one is not streaming anywhere, but you can find it. The season 1. Yeah. You can find it. Don't worry about it.
That does not prevent you from telling Vicky that they should get
you
that
show. You should get it. So please.
Or maybe go tap Gaga Ooh La La or whoever. Give people a heads up.
Or even IG, I guess.
It might be on Gaga Ooh La La. Actually, I haven't checked that recently, but the season 1. But yeah.
They could have also been waiting till they knew it was going to be a second season. Yeah.
Who knows?
No. All right. Queen of Divorce. This is going to be on the last day of January. In Korea, a woman is betrayed by her husband and loses everything. She begins to work as a divorce troubleshooter, clashing with her business partner. Of course she does. And an ex-prosecutor at a divorce settlement office.
Men ain't shit. That's a real heavy premise these days.
Side note, Kang Ki-young's first main dude role.
Okay.
Okay. Now, every month, we find ourselves with some questionable shows.
Not this one. She's
not this
talking
one.
about
I'm
the
leading
next
into
one.
the next show. Some questionable shows that have real fucked up premises that we'll tell you about, but
so you know
they
We're
exist.
not endorsing them.
Yeah, we're not saying we're gonna watch them or you should watch them. We're just warning you that don't pick this one randomly because
cute poster or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're just letting you know.
Use about listen, and I don't want to call out a country here,
but
it's usually a J drama with a real messed up premise. We get got by J dramas all the time with messed up premises, but real unclear synopses, and you go into them
really
and
like to keep us on our toes.
Yeah. So Sky, take it away.
Levi no Matsunaga-san.
Cute poster.
January 9th. Yeah.
Like your classic, slice of life romance. Looks like a nice.
Looks soft. I would click on it until I read a high schooler is forced to live at her uncle's boarding house. That sounds fine.
Okay.
But it kind of looks like she strikes up a romance with a 27-year-old.
Not cool. Not cool.
Nope.
What 27-year-old should have any interest in a high school student?
And what is the uncle doing? Allowing that to happen under his feet.
Don't like it. This next one also might be questionable. That's not the title of it. I didn't
catch that. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Let me one second.
Sensei Sayonara is what it's called.
Yeah, Sensei Sayonara. Clearly. As you can see, I do duplicate slides to fill out the new content while making it, and there's always a fuck up every month. You get a nice fun
bonus.
The bonus mistake by old Natalia. So this comes out on January 23rd, and a 27-year-old. So what's 27-year-olds? What's up with this 27-year-old? Art teacher's past love of his own teacher is uncovered by a student in his art class. It looks shitty.
So the premise it kind of goes like this. Like the art teacher, of course, has like a sketchbook or something, right? And so his current student is looking through the teacher's sketchbook and sees all these sketches of the art teacher's original teacher from when the art teacher was a student.
Now, this could be totally harmless.
Sounds sketchy, though.
But
why do they need it?
But, yes.
And what is his now connection with the...
Yeah. We've got a few TBAs that say they're coming out in January, but are they?
Okay. We have Mystery of the Spirit. This is from Thailand. A woman who died for a crime she didn't commit holds a grudge against those who harmed her and her child. That's what I would do.
Yeah. So we got Ghost Revenge.
We support women's rights and
women's wrongs.
Yeah. They don't have to be alive for us to support them.
Especially ghost women's wrongs and rights.
Yes.
And okay, we have K-pop comebacks. Now, I need to preface this first this first slide here. It seems really weird, but I assure you,
she'll explain it.
I'll explain. Okay?
We'll have you take that one, and we'll go. We'll start at the beginning again.
Yeah, we'll start beginning again. Okay. So on January 2nd, TWS has a debut. Now you're saying, Natalia, don't you always find a picture of the group? Well, no information about any members of this group has been released. So
no pictures, no
nothing.
Members,
no anything.
I will also
a boy group.
That is their pre-debut. That's not their official debut. Their debut is not until the end of the month. Just as an FYI.
Pre-debut.
So anyway, maybe they'll actually tell the name or something.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Basically they're hard launching a boy group, which is wild. It's a wild thing. I like the energy here. Then we've got
Pledis.
Pledis. So it's not just that they're just like not paying money for anything.
Yeah, it's probably more that. But I'm gonna try to be positive here on the old. Oh. I like the concept. If it wasn't Pledis, I'd find the concept of hard launching a boy group hilarious. Then Kim Jong-hyun has a solo coming out on January 3rd.
we're kind of weird. Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay. Jongsoon is coming out on coming back on January 4th, and Rise is going to be here on January 5th. Those red and black.
The red and black coming for Sky.
I saw that performance. Thank you very much. Just so you know. Yeah.
I figured.
Genius. January 5th.
Cute name. I like it.
They look very cute. And Minho, January 6th.
Just average Korean man Minho.
Basic Korean man.
Basic, just unattractive, basic Korean man Minho. For anyone who's not familiar, not aware of what we're talking about, on Twitter, the recent discourse was some person said, Minho's just like your basic Korean guy. You only think he's handsome because he's Asian, and you're a bunch of basically indicating that anyone who finds Minho attractive is a fetishizer. And literally all of Twitter was like,
and then
all fandoms.
Yeah, all fandoms united to be like, are we sure?
They all defended their basic Korean man.
Yeah, are we sure about that?
It jumped to Korean Twitter, and then Twitter was like, really? Because our birth rate wouldn't be falling.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. That was what I was laughing at. Was like, if the average Korean man looked like him, our birth rate wouldn't be so low. Let's be real, people. Let's get it together here.
I also just want to say Genius is also a debut.
Yeah. It's a new girl group. They look cute.
They really do look cute.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're from a really small group or a small company, so definitely check them out.
ITZY. Okay, so ITZY had like 1 billion comebacks this month. I just picked one. And that was like the day their album comes out is January 8th. But they have like 9 things releasing. I was like, okay, calm down, ITZY. Like, JYP, chill out.
It's because they're doing the world tour, so it's the lead up.
Yeah. And our fellas SF9 come back on January 8th. So, a fun January 8th had by all.
Since we keep on skipping Sky, let's give this one to Sky.
Oh, did we skip me? I didn't even know.
I didn't think we did, because you did. Didn't Sky do this one?
I did Minho. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
So, okay. Yeah. So then this one was for you.
Okay. I thought you did the last one. So we have B1A4 coming out on the 8th, and 8 Turn coming out on the 9th.
Kyuhyun, January 9th, and Only One Of, January 10th. Natalia's happy.
Only One Of. I love Only One Of.
Go listen to our episode.
Yeah, go listen to our episode on Only One Of. It's good. It's a good one from last June. Ryu Sujong comes back on the 10th. And a group I've never heard of, but looks intriguing, All Hours, with the H in a bracket, comes back on January 10th as well.
That's what I would do if I was them. That'd be like...
Hours.
Hours.
That's so greedy.
I suppose it would be all hours, like as in it's all of hours, and then...
Yeah, but like, they're greeting...
all hours.
Like, if I was making their greeting, it would be something like, we're all hours, blah, 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 blah.
All hours.
We're all hours.
Well...
Is it me? Yeah,
I think so.
On the 11th, we have Trends, and also on the 11th, we have Limelight coming out. I think I just read something about Limelight. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure this is their last comeback as a trio, and they're redoing the group to add more members. I don't know if that also includes members leaving. So
I did know that they were like looking. I remember reading up that they were like looking for more members for the group or something. So
yeah, so this I think is the last time that you're going to see them just as a trio.
Interesting.
NMIX, January 15th, and Yuna, January 15th.
That picture of NMIX gives me life. Like, I was looking for pictures, and I saw that one. I was like, say less. into it. It matches our background.
Yeah,
it does. There are colors.
No. Pentagon Sweet comes back on January 16th, and
solo debut.
Yep, solo debut, and then on the 17th we got Super Junior's newest subunit, LSS. If you're into that, there you go.
Oh gosh, it's I don't know how they actually
I don't know how they
pronounce their name. Bicha?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're the JYP group, the international group. That is this their official?
I think this is their official debut. Don't quote me on that, though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think the last little thing that they did was just kind of like not even like a pre-debut, but like this is it because we just went through a competition show.
Yeah.
Song, so you'll see them on the 26th, and then Orbit will be coming the 31st.
And if you
Again,
haven't checked out Orbit yet,
are they vampires?
Check out Orbit. They're not vampires. They're a J-pop group that has some Korean members. And there's this one member, and he's got a little baby face and a really high voice, and I love him. Well, like their songs are really good, and they're quite.
So really, him and Felix should become best friends, is what I mean.
Yeah, for like a nice contrast, you know.
2 baby faces, 1 low voice, 1 high. They just need to be best friends.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just
love it. Love the energy.
I need to know more about Demon, is I assume how you would say it. Sometime in January. They look real cool. The concept looks real cool. And WJSN Sola is also sometime in January.
Cool.
Also announced for January is Idol and Sister 19.
I'm so excited.
Sister 19. We thought they were done with us. We thought the era was over, and they said, "Nah, bitches."
They just are doing what they want.
Back.
I love Sistar for that. They're like, yeah, we went off on a high note, and then everybody who wanted to do music kept on doing music, and everybody who wanted to do acting went on to acting. And look at us, like randomly coming back.
And now we want to just do a thing together.
It's perfect.
And that's it, baby.
If you want to mention anything, mention it now. Chat.
Yep. And while you're thinking of things, don't forget to like and subscribe because we're YouTubers now, baby. That's right. Mont is. Oh, I did forget Mont. Is that coming out in January or was that February?
What is time?
What is time? Mont.
I don't know.
K-pop, come back. I don't know.
I don't see it. Are they doing something special?
Well, they said that they were having a comeback, but I'm not sure if it was for January or not. But it was like recently.
I mean, like a digital, like that's what I meant. Like so it might not show up.
Oh, that's true. Mont may or may not be coming back sometime in January. They're coming back. I just don't know if it's in January.
I don't see it on any of the like normal official sites. So, I mean, I guess it's possible.
I did see like a post about it. It's in February, so come back next month. I just went on Twitter to discover it. It's in February. Don't worry. At the end of this month, when we do this again, they'll be on that one. So, I was like, but they weren't on the lists. Yes, February. I think that's about it. I think that we covered it all. This very long episode because there were twice as many dramas as there was last month. There were so many. But,
and will we have access to a lot to We'll see. But some of them sounded really cool, so I wanted to talk about them.
So thank you for coming. We'll be back with this same live stream the end of the month in January to show you what's coming up in February. So we hope you come back for that. Tell all your friends who like Asian entertainment that they should come watch our videos on here because all of our episodes are video now. We do video now. We're YouTubers. And they should like and subscribe to our channel. Because we love making content.
And we do have a podcast. You can listen to it on any platform.
Yeah,
That's true.
the videos are the same. Like, the podcast episodes that are now video are still in audio form. If you want to listen to it in audio form on your audio podcast platforms, it's still there.
But then you would miss our hand gestures.
You would miss our wild hand gestures, the incredible graphics I throw up. Editing is my passion. You'll find out.
Over at a phone to figure out the name.
Yeah, you can
miss all that.
Frantically Googling stuff. Yeah. It's good times. Sometimes Diablo appears. Yeah, like he just appears sometimes. It's good times. We have a good time here. So anyway, we hope you have a fantastic evening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.